guys, welcome back to another video, and today's gonna be not actual like Minecraft video, but I'm gonna be telling you guys a story. I just felt like, telling you guys a story. I haven't told you guys anything yet, so yeah. If you hadn't watched my latest video, then go watch it. So today's story is gonna be about me getting lost in the store. So basically, every once in a while, you'll just get lost in a store. Whoa, okay, and you'll just get lost in the store every once in a while. You know those days. But so this time, I was with my mom and then my dad, right? This time I was at Staples, and then I just for some specific. So I was walking, and then I went to the post-it place, and then looked at some of the post-its because I really need to buy some for the school year. And then what happened was I lost my mom and dad, and that time, I was only 5 years old. Well, no, not 5. It was I think I was 8 years old, and I had never actually lost my mom and dad at the store before. That's my first time ever losing my dad and mom. And then finally, I thought I found my mom and dad, but the thing was, I didn't actually find my mom and dad. It was someone else. It was literally someone else. They actually looked like my mom and dad for some reason. They actually looked like my mom and dad. They literally looked like my mom and dad. And so I just followed him. And then I said, Mama, that's mom in Chinese, if you guys hadn't know that. I just said that, and then the guy just turned around and then said, wait, are you talking to me? And then I was like, wait, you're not my mom and dad. And then yeah, something happened. So it was very weird. I never knew that would happen to me ever in my life. So yeah. I mean, just that, sometimes you will just lose it, but I never knew I'd lose my mom and dad, in the store, and then thought that someone else is my mom and dad, some other people, kids, and yeah, so that basically just happened, and I have no idea why I thought about that. I mean, just strange, actually really strange, and yeah. Yeah, so I'm never gonna do that again. I mean, now if I lose my mom and dad, I'll just wait. I mean, it's okay. It's like you just have to. If you're if I go shopping, I just wait at the register because they have to come to the register at some time. Or basically, right now I just basically just walk around and then I just find my mom. I don't cry anymore. I mean, at that Staples, I actually did cry. It is common for an 8 years old to cry, and yeah. So yeah, that's the quite interesting story. Not the quite interesting story, but it was cool. So finally, I looked around, and then finally I found my mom and dad, and my sister, and yeah, that was pretty cool. And I think that's mostly it. And then we went home, and then I told my mom and dad about the story, stuff like that. So it was a weird story. It was a weird story for my mom and dad to hear, And yeah, and I'll tell you guys one more story that how I got lost. So basically, another time I got lost. This time wasn't actually I got lost, but that's how, you know, since I was a baby, I just since I was a baby, I just like I just want to find my mom and dad. And then one time, I was in a park, right? I didn't, and then I was in the what do you call it? Whatchamacallit? The cradle, I think. I'm not sure. You know where they put babies in, and then your mom put the babies in, and you know, take them to the park. And I was at the park, and then something strange happened. So basically, what happened was I didn't actually see my mom and dad, right? Because they were behind me. And then suddenly I started to cry because I didn't really know where. I thought I was like lost in the park or something. I mean, it is common for babies to do that. So, you know, yeah. So, yeah. And then suddenly I just started crying and crying. And then I couldn't find my mom. And I thought, like, I had this feeling that I thought I was gonna be, like, be in there forever, in the park forever. Yeah. So, and then, I thought of that feeling. And I think it was, like, actually one of the worst feelings I had ever felt before. You know, getting, like, when you're a baby and you think you're lost, it's just, like, just a bad feeling. So, so finally my sister appeared, out of nowhere. And then, you know, I finally found my mom and dad. My mom was actually taking a picture for some reason, and that was actually very strange. Yeah. So, yeah, that was another story. And that story was actually not the best one I'm not sure what else I could tell you guys, but that time, you know, I couldn't remember much because I was like 4 or 3 years old. So that was way back when I was in China, and then I moved here, and you know, yeah. So I moved here, and then so yeah, that's basically that. Yeah, that's basically it. So that's basically my 2 stories to tell you guys. And I just want to say, you guys. And wait, let me think about one last story. I remember there's one time that. So, I'm not sure. It's sort of funny about the babies one. I still remember like so well, so clear. I still can't believe I still remember it because when you're more than like well, when you can't remember stuff when you're like you can't remember stuff when you're like 1 years 4 years below. Like can't remember them now. Yeah, so I'm not sure how to anymore on that. You know, my mom and dad took me home, and yeah, that was mostly it. I don't really have anything else to say about it, but yeah. So and yeah. That was mostly it for my story time. And if you guys want to see more of this story, just comment down below. and leave a like. Bye.